And rolling. Okay, so today, before I start making my easy pork roast for dinner, Sunday night's dinner, I have show and tell. I went over to Grocery Outlet, my favorite store, and I got this 2-pound bag of shredded cheese from Monterey Farms. It's a pizza blend cheese. And I got this for, guess how much, guys? $1. Isn't this great? And it's good cheese. It was just a little bit outdated. Or the sell-by date, you know, was outdated. So, yeah, so I got 10 bags of this. And that's going to last us for a while. So that is, like, really cool. I had to do the show and tell. Okay, so, anyways, tonight, people, I am making a very simple Sunday pork roast. Now, this is by Tyson. It's a green chili fusion pork sirloin, tongue twister. Let me start again. Pork sirloin fillet. And now this has a green sauce on it. And I have made before in the crock pot a green and white sauce. And it actually turned out really good. So that's what I'm going to do today. Going to start out using the rest of my La Victoria thick and chunky salsa verde sauce that I used for a recipe the other day. And it's about a half a jar. So I'm going to put that on in there. And then Progresso recipe starter garlic flavor cooking sauce. Turn it down, babe. And I think that Progresso should send me a Christmas card, because I used this product on my show so many times. So Progresso, if you're listening, a card, please. And maybe even a little sample or something. Some coupons. I don't know. How about a card with some coupons? Okay. I usually get these puppies. I guess I don't really need coupons because I usually get these puppies at the dollar store for 50 cents a can, so can't get too much cheaper than that, right? You have to pay a little bit of something for it, right? So I'm going to use a jar of that. And then what we're going to do, I don't have my favorite knife clean, so hope I don't cut myself because this knife might not be lucky. I'm going to smash some garlic. And we like big chunks, so I'm going to leave some big chunks in there. Well, actually, I like big chunks. I never really asked my husband. That's what I like. That's what I do. So, anyways, get some nice garlic fusion in there. The pork, it says it's green chili fusion. And I got to infuse some garlic, because garlic is some good stuff. And it gives you that awesome breath, which, you know, it's alright. So, get some big chunks of garlic in there. And then we've got 6 potatoes that I'm going to kind of cut in half and put in there. Then I'm going to put an onion. I'll just do the onion. I don't think this knife is very sharp. Oh, great. I knew this was not going to be my lucky knife tonight. It's not very sharp. But we'll make do. Gotta make do in the kitchen sometimes when things just aren't working out for you. So, peel the outside ickies, as I call them, off of the onion. And get down to that part that makes you cry. That's the good stuff. And like I've said before, with onions, I'm just going to put some big chunks in here. You know, it doesn't have to be small chunks when you're making a roast. Your vegetables can be big. Now, what was I saying? I think I lost my own train of thought. Oh, yeah. Like I've said before, when the onions cook in the crock pot, they die down. They're not as strong and as potent anymore. So I'm going to half these potatoes, put these in there. And like I said, I've made a green and white sauce blend before, and it really does come out pretty good. So I'm looking forward to experimenting with tonight's meal and seeing what I can do with it. And it's a real simple meal, you know, crock pot roast. Just throw in there big chunks of whatever you like. See, I'm in the school of cooking doesn't have to be difficult. Cooking can be simple, and cooking can be your friend, and it can be very fun. You know, don't make it complicated. Just do things the way you like to in the kitchen. Big or small or whatever you like. Have fun with it. So we're going to get that in there. And then I'm going to open up my carrots. And crock pot cooking too. I mean, the crock pot, after you cut everything up and throw it in, the crock pot really does all the work for you. And on really cold days and stuff, there's nothing more inviting than a crock pot meal to warm you up. Now, my husband is not too huge of a fan of carrots. So these chunks are, these chunks are flying out of my hand right now. These are big hunks. So, kind of like my husband, big hunk. So, if he doesn't like the carrots in here, he ought to be able to see them and pick them on out of there if you don't like them. I happen to love carrots. I think it's a great fall thing to put cooked carrots in different stews and soups. Ooh, look at that big sucker. That is one big carrot. Big fat carrot. That'll be Mama's piece. So anyways, this is a nice skinny one. And fall recipes and fall vegetables. Carrots go good with that kind of stuff. I don't know what I should do with this baby. I should probably cut it down the middle, because that is one big carrot. And we do want him to get cooked. Gosh, he's hard too. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh, it's okay, Heidi. Mama's just cooking in the kitchen. That should be enough carrots. I think I put about 4 or 5 in there. I'm not sure. Don't have to be precise. It's just in the crock pot. Okay. So, we got all that in there. And I'm just going to open up this roast and try not to get the juice. I don't have my scissors in here. I hope I don't cut myself. Because the thing about, you know, dull knives, they might not cut what you're cooking, but they're sure as heck going to cut you. So, you got to be careful. Oh, there we go. And so I don't want to lose a lot of this juice. And I'm going to just pour some of the juice off in there, if I can. Maybe this guy just wants to flop on in, I guess. Oh, come on, get out of the bag. I got to really pull on this pork. I'm making some pulled pork right now. Come on, guy. This meat is really going to shrink up in the crock pot, too. So it's a good thing there's other veggies and stuff in there. Because one thing about meat, when you cook it, it likes to shrink. So, okay, we got everything in there. And, you know, there will be juice coming off of this meat, covering everything. Like I said, the crock pot does all the cooking for you. So it'll get nice and juicy and steamy, and everything will start cooking and blending, and everything will be really, really nice in there. So I'm going to wash my porky hands and let that go off to the races for about 6 hours. Then I'll come back with a taste test and let you know how everything worked out. See you in 6. Okay. Bye-bye. So I'm going to add a little bit of extra garlic sprinkles, because I do love my garlic. And I'm going to add some cheese, because why the heck not? I got 10 bags, right? Might as well make use of it. And cheese is good on everything. So here is my taste test. You want simple? I got your simple. This was very simple to do, and I'm sure it's going to taste great, because it looks great and it's piping hot. And like I said, as long as anything's piping hot, it's going to be good. And with cheese. I mean, you can't beat that, right? Potatoes are nice and done. I'll take a little piece of this pork. The pork is to die. You're going to love it, hon. and a little bit of carrot. I just had a full meal on camera. I'm good. No, I'm going to eat the rest of it. But anyways, get in the kitchen, pull out the old crock pot, make yourself a nice warming meal. Very simple, pretty cheap. And thanks for joining me tonight. I'm going to go finish this. So, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.